During 3 months of quarantine, what do you mostly do? Do you spend time with your family? Do you bond with them? Or sige ra ba mag cellphone like Facebook, TikTok, 2ML, or unsa pa ba na? Do you spend your time in a more productive way or daily? In this praise jam, the song we're gonna be reflecting to is Karaana. I don't know if kay ba pa mo aning a song, but this song we're gonna be reflecting to is If Life Is So Short by the Muffats. So short, I want you to let me love you before we run out of time. If love is so strong, I want you to take a chance before our time has come. If life is so short, if life is so short. Dreams come true. When you're not around, you can hardly see the tears that are crying out for you to be with me. If life is so short, I want you to let me love you before we run out of time. If love is so strong, I want you to take a chance before our time has come. If life is so short, if life is so short. If life is so short, how would you spend it? This is a very real jud nga pangutana, diba? Would you live your life to the fullest? Or fullest meaning imong suliton, imong enjoy, or dili? Would you live your life parang shallow lang, more or less forgettable? Unsa nga kind or quality of life do you want? So together, let's understand, reflect, and ato pangitaon kung unsa ang message sa Ginoo para nato through this song in this time of our life. So first, isn't it funny how time seems to slip away so fast? 1 minute you're happy, the other you're sad. Makarelate mo aning line? There's a time sa atong kinabuhi na happy kay ta, enjoy, dili stressful, happy lang jud. That happiness may be cost or ang kana ba nga kalipay kay tungod sa mga material nga things like toys, cellphone, sanina, and uban pa. Or ang kana nga kalipay kay tungod sa kung unsa ka easy or ka non-stressful lang imong kinabuhi. Like kanang dili siya lisod, makapalit ra ka kung sa imong gusto, ginana. Or ang kanang nga kalipay kay tungod sa mga loved ones nimo, sa mga tao nga imong gihigugma. But all those happiness can fade in an instant. Pwede ra jud na mawa. end, moabot ang trials or problems that makes us feel sad, stressed, angry, hopeless, lonely, and makaingon tao sa nga, ano man naka-experience ta ani. And wala dito kaibangan sa itong buhaton. Yet, you do not know what tomorrow will bring. What is your life? For you are a mist that appears for a little time and then vanishes. James chapter 4 verse 14. Mao ni ilang giingon nga, everything around you are temporary, and those temporary things can be taken away by time, and you'll never know when those temporary things can be taken. I remember the saying, time is more precious than gold, because that gold is temporary and it can be taken by time. That's why kung naapa na ang kanang gold, like yung family, yung friends, yung loved ones, sulita, don't take them for granted. While they are still there, value them and be with them like it is their last. But don't base your happiness on mga physical or material things, like lag-laag with friends, or like wealth, like a cell phone, and ana. For example, nagubay mong cellphone and then mag-goal din ka, or na pildi ka sa duwa nga imong duwa, mag-goal ka, or anang nice game kinabuhi, like dato ka, and then you can buy all you want, and then suddenly mapabre ka. So does that mean na mag-goal ka? That's why we must base our happiness into something permanent, something nga mudugay jud nato, nga bisag unsa pay mahitabo sa tong kinabuhi nga mo remain jud nato. And mao na atong Ginoo, ang gugma sa atong Ginoo. Can you recall kung unsa ang moments imong life na imong pinaka nahinumduman, di jud ka kalimot, and kana nga moment kay ganahan jud ka nga, di lang jud ka ganahan nga human, ganahan ka nga ara lang jud pirmi kay tungod sa ka nindot ana nga moment. Do you recognize the care and love of God through the people with you and at the moment? Second line kay, but if you give me one more chance to show my love for you is true, I'll stand by your side your whole life through. Some people feel that they are lonely, wala yung support nila, wala sila maingnan kung sa ilang mga problema, wala sila kuyog if they feel alone. Or some feel angry because para nila nga unfair kay ang kalibutan nila. And some may feel sad because sa mga problems na ilang na-encounter, like, or ang ilang parents kay wala, is not there for them, and or ginana, like ang mga parents nila kay frontliners, diba? This line reminded me one of the verses in the Bible, which is Romans chapter 5 verse 8. But God shows His love for us in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. It shows no matter what we have done or how many sins we did, He loves us truly, that He gave up His only Son. I experience when I feel alone, sad, stressed, I feel na wala ko'y maingnan sa akong mga problems, and sometimes I doubt na napapakara ang Ginoo. Sometimes makaingon ko nga ngano dili ihatag gayon, ngano problemado kay ko ana. But naji at the back of my mind na nag-ingon na you're not alone. There's someone who's always with you. And then I realized na gi-answer na day niya kung unsa akong or gihatag ng day niya kung unsa akong gusto. The people around me kay may makatabang na ako, like they can mo akong maingnan, and sometimes I can see God in them, like makakita ko ng nga tao or morning, like or like na may financial problem gamay sa among family, like maglisa to like sa mga veteran sa school, and then paabot ang swildog in ana, and then I always think na it happens for a reason nga nang yun anak me, and nara jud ang Ginoo no matter what, and faith lang jud, tuol lang jud, even though right now you're having a hard time and you feel alone, always remember that God is with you all the time, jud. I remember the saying, you must go through the storm in order to get to the rainbow in the end. And while you go through the storm, God is always with you. Nara jud siya nimo while you are at that storm. And ang kana nga storm kinanay rason kung ano na nahitabo. Naanay rason kung ano maka-experience pa ka nga storm. Diba? Even though we may feel weak, alone, and sad, He will always stay by your side your whole life through. Last na line is, if life is so short, why won't you let me love you before we run out of time? If love is so strong, why won't you take that chance before our time has come? This is a very beautiful part sa song, a very beautiful line. Think of it nga, giingnan ta sa Ginoo ana. If life is so short, why won't you let me love you? Give me a chance to show my love for you. Like ana. But on the other side, it's like, mo sa nitong calling, mo nitong vocation. Mo ni ang dapat ito buhaton sa mga tao nga kailangan of help. Like what I've said sa first line, na we must show the people that we love na ato silang gigugma, we value them before it's too late. Like right now, time of quarantine, why won't you take this a chance to bond with the people we love, like our mama, atong papa, siblings, atong lolo, atong lola, and uban pa. On the verse Ephesians chapter 5 verse 15, be very careful then how you live, not as unwise but as wise, making the most of every opportunity, because the days are evil. It tells us that we must make the most of every opportunity. Like what I said, right now, while we are in quarantine, we must take this opportunity to show to our loved ones that we love them. Sa mga tigduwa or game bandits, especially ML, which is mo'y uso ron, or sa katong mga K-pop fans, stan K-pop groups, or sa katong mga K-drama nga watchers, or sa mga readers or Wattpadders. We must learn how to balance our time between gadgets and family. And like what I've said earlier, na don't base your happiness on those temporary and material things. But we must focus our happiness sa gugma sa Ginoo. Kay we'll never know kung kanus ana makuha ang kanang temporary things, or kung kanus sa takwaon. So we must take this chance, jud, and we'll never know what the future may bring. So I experienced like this quarantine na, especially ako, reader ko, specifically Wattpadder ko, and sige ra ko basa, jud. I don't balance my time, sige ra jud ko basa, and di ba kung mabasa ka, imong mind kinasa lain dimension, na sa lain nga world, and it's really fiction jud. And one time nga ni akong father nga akong papa nga magduwa ta like kanang board games or card games kin mga inana, like take a break from mga gadgets para mabalance ra mo time. Nya ako nagtuo ko nga ay dili ra ni madayon oy kay they're busy by of work, and then na tagan sa buhaton and then ana, but nadayon jud, and then gipugos pa jud mi ana ipaduwa, and then kapag nagduwa mi, and then it was like a breath of fresh air because my laughter I seen in the smiles on their faces were like very real. And then it's like I realized na sometimes when kung mag-gadgets ka, sometimes I feel lonely, akura, and especially reader ko tanan akong gibasa is just fiction, di ba? And then mao ni ang reality, and ang fiction, di ba, mo anak nga nice kay na fiction baya, so happy endings ana, and then mata ang reality kay very difficult, very sad because of the coronavirus. But I think pinay rason ang pag-kuan nato ay sa coronavirus, and I think for me what I learned in this time of quarantine is to spend time with their family jud, because nice sa jud ang reality, makita ka nice kayong experience, like I laughed katong funny kayo. It's just nice to bond with their family, diba? It's just nice to spend time with them, with the people you love. Kay lahi ra jud kung spend time ka sa mga people you love, because the happiness is real, the laughter is real. And muna akong na-realize na life is not about wealth, mostly. Life is not about sige ra kag enjoy. Sige ra kag cellphone, like in this time of quarantine, I realized that. But life is for loving. Is to show the people we love that we love them. Life is for loving. So that's why in this time of quarantine, we must value our time, be with the people we love, and bond with them. We must learn how to balance our time between gadgets and family. I invite you to spend your time in prayer. Reflect on the lyrics and the passages I gave you. I also have guide questions for you to help you reflect and pray. Number 1, what line of the song has struck you most? Why? Number 2, what do you mostly do while in quarantine? What opportunities do you see? 3, who are the people in your family or bubble now that God is inviting you to really love?